What's going on, guys? Michael Gray here, and I must say, I'm feeling pretty sharp today. I spent this weekend at my mother's place and I took a little bit of a trip down the memory lane, and it kind of hit me that I used to have a really bad style, and that kind of meant that I thought that I was just not that good looking, and that the looks is just something that you get born with or you don't, and that there's nothing much that you can do about it. But over the course of a couple of years I kind of figured out what I was doing wrong, so here is my top 7 mistakes when it comes to styling in my teenage years. Mistake number 1 was not buying clothes that really fit. And in my case that was even worse because I'm quite short, so that made the problem even bigger. And although this might be a little bit embarrassing for me, I tried on a couple of pieces from my old wardrobe to show you just what I mean. Let's jump to my room at my mother's place and try on a couple of pieces. Alright, so this is an example of pants that I used to wear. As you can see, they're a little bit oversized, too long, they do not fit well, so they really don't bring my overall figure out, and they look really bad. They're also too big in waist, so they don't fit well, they don't stand well, and I have to use a belt, but even if I use a belt, it doesn't look that well. Oh, and that brings me to my haircut. Let's jump right into the second mistake. Mistake number 2 was not finding the haircut, the hairstyle that fits me well. And what that meant was that I could never really nail my overall style. My hair was just a little bit off. And for me the problem was that I used to have too short of a hair. So that would mean that I would have really short hair on the top of my head and really short hair on the sides of my head, which doesn't quite fit the figure of my head, so it just looked a little bit off. Another issue of mine is that my hair is really thick, so my mistake was also not cutting it every month or every month and a half, which meant that they got a little bit too long and really hard to manage. My third mistake was wearing only black clothes, which is kinda okay, I guess. It was not such a huge mistake because if you don't know how to combine colors, that's a safe way to go, and it's also the easiest way to go. You know, when it comes to maintenance of those clothes, because black is color that doesn't get dirty that quick, and it's usually easier to clean than, for example, white. So I kinda used to rock the black for more than a decade before finally realizing that bright colors look really good on me, and actually getting a couple of brighter white pieces into my wardrobe. You just get a sneak peek of the end of this video, where I will show you how it looks like when I fixed all of those mistakes and how I dress now. Stay with us and let's continue with this video. Mistake number 4 was not wearing any accessories. Accessories are that little thing that can add a little bit of extra spice to your style. It will also show that you have attention to detail and that you know that little things in life also matter. You can also combine them with various pieces of clothes, so that means that you will be able to create more outfits without actually buying new pieces of clothes. Mistake number 5. Oh my god, I think that this is the worst mistake that I ever made, because I simply cannot grow a beard. And that was trying to grow a beard. So I used to have a beard, and my beard is really not that thick, it's not black, it doesn't have any character to it, so it was just this patchy, messy little thing, and for me the best decision was to just shave it off and not to let it grow at all. So I try to shave at least every couple of days so that my hair doesn't get too long and that I keep my face nice and soft. But just for the purpose of this video, I let it grow a little bit so that you will see how bad it looks on me. So that's finally gone. Mistake number 6 was not investing in a pair of good shoes. And by good I mean shoes that look good and also feel good. Because I would either buy shoes that would look good or shoes that would feel good. And if you really want to enjoy your shoes and want to be comfortable and also have some confidence coming out of the things you wear, you really have to have good shoes. So it wasn't until I was like 21, 22 when I realized that good comfortable shoes can take me a long way, literally. I could walk in those shoes for miles, which meant that I wouldn't take bus so much and I would exercise more because I would walk more now. So not only it was really good for my self-esteem because now I looked good, it was also really good for my health. And my last, but definitely not the smallest mistake, was not getting in shape earlier. I actually started like really working out when I was 20, 21, but before that I kinda didn't have the taste for workout. But I definitely had taste for good food and for sweets, so that meant that I had a couple of extra pounds. But after that I realized that I have to do something for my health if I want to be in good shape and if I want to really succeed in life. Because if you're in shape, you will also be able to handle stress more easily. You will be able to go without sleep for longer. You will also be able to eat better food if you're working out, which means that you can also eat more calories if you're willing to burn off those calories. So that was kind of the compromise that I was willing to make. Basically, work out more so that I can eat better food and eat more of it as well. I'm really not the type of guy who would go on some sort of diets, even though I've done that in the past, but I really don't like it. I much rather exercise a little bit more, do more cardio, go for a run, just to burn off those extra calories that I eat. I have to say that when I fixed all those things, my confidence went up. I'm not that shy anymore because now I know that I have clothes that really fit me. I know I look much better than I did before. I know what I have to be careful about so that I look my best and that I look as sharp as possible. So for the end of this video, let's check how it looks when you sort everything out and when you really look your best. Hope to see you in the next video. Subscribe to this channel and watch this.
Okej. Jakie liście jest?